Welcome. Unit 1 6th Standard Poem March. This is the poem about the spring is coming, winter is ending in the month of March. That's why the poem name is March. English First Language Part 1, 2024-2025 Karnataka State Board Syllabus. Rereading task 1. How many seasons do we have in a year? Already answer is given in a bracket. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And depending on the geography of that place, the number of the seasons varies. In many places around the world, there are indeed four distinct seasons in a year: spring, summer, autumn or fall, and winter. Each season brings its own unique changes in weather, nature, and sometimes even traditions and activities. However, the exact experience of the seasons can vary depending on where you live. Some regions have two main seasons like wet and dry, while the others have many milder or more extreme variations. 2. Which season comes after winter? This is spring. That is in the month of March. After winter comes the spring. It's the season of renewal when temperatures start to warm, flowers bloom, and nature seems to come alive. Spring is often associated with growth and fresh beginnings. Third question. What changes do we see in nature in spring? Spring is a season of transformation and renewal, and nature comes alive in vibrant ways. Here are some changes you might notice. Blooming flowers. Trees, shrubs, and plants burst into colorful blossoms, creating a stunning landscape. Animal activity. Many animals come out of hibernation, birds return from migration, and you can often hear their cheerful songs. Longer, warmer days. Days gradually get longer and temperatures rise, making it a pleasant time for outdoor activities. Fresh scents in the air, the smell of blooming flowers, and damp earth often fills the air, creating a refreshing atmosphere. Discuss the answers to these questions with your partner. According to the Indian calendar, there are six Rutus: Vasanta, Grishma, Varsha, Sharat, Hemanta, and Shishira. Now about them from your elders. This is the picture of the spring. The poem starts here. The cock is crowing. The stream is flowing. The ice melt and the stream starts flowing. Almost it is the village vision. The poet what he saw in the nature, he expressed in his words. This picture is same as his words. The small birds twitter, the lake doth glitter. Doth means does here. The green field sleeps in the sun. That means sun is bright and everywhere green is there and water is flowing. It is not freezed like in the winter. Winter is going and spring is entering. At that time, water starts to flow. Ice melts. It is the Western poem where there is a climate is like that. In India, in Himalayas only we see the snowfall and the freezing of the lake. Here, where we live in Bangalore, no, we can't see the freezing of the lakes and on rivers. Oldest and the youngest. That means irrespective of the age, all people are actively working at a work with the strongest. They are working. They are taking the cows for grazing. The cattle are grazing, their heads never rising. Whose heads? Cows' heads are never rising means continuously they are grazing. There are 40 feeding like one. Like an army defeated. Like an army defeated is It is compared to the melting of the snow. The snow is melting like the army is defeated. Like this, the nature he is comparing the army to the melting of the snow in the spring. Winter is ending. The snow hath retreated. Snow hath is it is melting down. This is the picture. And now doth fare ill. Doth means does on the top of the bare hill. That means he is telling slightly started to melt and everywhere greenery we can see. But at the high altitudes, still little ice is remaining. We can see that scene. What the beautiful scene the poet saw, he explained like this. The fluff boy is woofing anon anon. Anon anon means he's singing, he's happy, and he's fluffing happily. Because during the winter they cannot come out of the house, they have to store their food for the winter and they stay at home. But during the spring they come out, really they can walk around, and he's this fluff boy who is fluffing in the field is very happy, singing anon anon. He is fluffing. There's joy in mountain. There is a happiness. It's raining there, here and there, and the joy is there in the mountains. It's a beautiful scene. There's a life in the fountains. Fountains means where there is a water, there is a life. Small clouds are sailing. Blue sky prevailing. The rain is over and gone. William Wordsworth. This poem is by William Wordsworth. The rain is over, gone now. Everybody is freely walking here and there. They are happy. All the birds, animals, and trees, plants, shrubs, all are happy during the spring season. This is what the poet is expressing his feelings in words. Please like, share, subscribe, and save the playlist. Thank you very much. Bye bye.